in. This is a message for all Capricorn placements, okay? Let's just go ahead and tap right in. Spirit, you already know what to do for my sea goats. I also just dropped a private tarot message. Well, it's an oracle message because the angels came through for Capricorns yesterday on my private Patreon tier. So there's 2 tiers, $11.11 a month for all signs. I also dropped a reading this morning for them too. And then Capricorn has their own tier, just like you have your own YouTube channel here. So make sure to follow me through the link in the description. One link, all access. Thank you for every donation. That's how I'm elevating the space. I'm using your donations, right, to multiply the energy in the space here to give more powerful messages. I'm a messenger. Everything else is a tool to give more messages. So this is a moment of stillness right now. Spirit is telling me, Capricorn, this is a time for you to reflect on truly how far you've come, because you're about to embark on a journey that feels easier. It's just going to feel like there's an ease to certain aspects. We know life be life in, right? But there's certain aspects here. There's certain things here. That's what I'm getting. That want to be of ease to you. Okay? Show me more, Spirit. Ooh. So the ancestors are coming through, Capricorn. I got indigenous energies here. Okay. You could come from a very powerful bloodline, whoever you are. Each message I do is always different, right? I always tap into a new wave of energy because Capricorn is always evolving. Capricorn, you're similar to Scorpio, where you are a transformational sign. People transform when they're around you, not for the same reasons they do for Scorpio, but similar in power, because it's a very powerful thing for people to elevate when they're around you, right? Or to be seen when they're around you, or to be mirrored when they're around you. Some of you are natural mirrors. Some of you are not mirrors. You're more so projectors of energy in your human design, okay? Spirit says take your time today, to Capricorn, with this moment of stillness. I'm just letting Spirit come through to me. 888 here. All right, everything I'm calling out, you'll know, you'll trust, and if you don't, then you'll go, period. Only positive stuff in the comments. Live chat is always turned off because I don't like to be distracted while I'm live, period. If you want to chat with me while I'm live and do readings, go over to Rose Warrior Love, my Instagram. I go live there. I'm probably going to go live after this reading over there on Instagram. You're a cycle breaker, okay? You have broken a karmic cycle. And now you're going to get recognition. This is like my version of the world, the world card. I'm getting that, like, you lie in the center because of your intuition. You will be at the right place, right time. Doesn't matter if your intuition says go north, east, south, or west. You will meet Spirit there. Wherever you go, you meet Spirit. Let's write this down. Wherever you go, you meet Spirit. That's beautiful. And that's the premises of the message today, okay? Because there really is no worry. That's what Spirit keeps telling you. This is like a message that's come through for about 2 weeks, Capricorn, is there's no need to worry. I'm seeing pink vibrations. We got love, passion, and beauty here. Okay? I'm going to keep these cards out from my personal oracle deck that I made for y'all. I make all these cards myself. And then I'm going to use tarot here to break it down. Let's go ahead and tap in, Spirit. So 888 energy today, which is all about, it's a numerological energy, right? So it's an energy that finds you in the form of a number, just the way you get messages through colors, through rainbows, symbols, birds. It's all a tool because this entire matrix is a mirror, period. Okay? I'm just guided to say that. See what Spirit has for y'all. Moments of stillness here. Ace of Pentacles, period. As we're talking about new financial upgrades. literally what the card says. New financial upgrades. Ace of Pentacles. This is Spirit handing you an opportunity. Or the opportunity is already in your hands. That's what I'm getting. You know what opportunity it is, Spirit says. There's a reason I only read and mainly read for Capricorns is because I can just say things and you know how to do the calculating and you know how to do the work, right? Everyone else, other signs tend to, they want me to baby them, enable them, tell them everything, break it down. That's not my job. My job is to give a message, and your job is to take that energy, that resonance, and do something with it. Whether that's research, look deeper, pray, go for a run, be motivated. And if any of that's not happening, I'm not your reader. Because I'm really not here for followers, views, and comments. But when I ask y'all to follow, view, and comment, it's only to get God's message just to more people. I'm on way too many platforms, y'all. And I go viral on every other platform for me to worry about YouTube like that, you know? Like, YouTube should be for fun. This should be out of love, not for love. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I say that, do things out of love. And this is what's going to bring in your new financial upgrades, okay? Maybe your heart was blocked, and this is why you needed these pink vibrations to flow in. From my deck, it says love, passion, and beauty. And this is beautiful. Maybe you've been working with pink stones. Okay, there's so many pink stones, from kunzite to rose quartz to rhodonite. Rhodonite's a really bomb stone if you are trying to protect yourself through an emotional healing process. So I'm really, really good with the gems as well. My clients freak out. They're like, how do you know about this gem? I'm like, I just got ancient codes. I'm indigenous, you know? That's why I pick up on these energies effortlessly. Like I told y'all, indigenous energies are here. Ancestors, okay? You could be dealing with a masculine water sign, or you could be the masculine water sign, or you're also coming out here if you're the Capricorn here in the King of Cups energy. I'm also getting that you could be in a partnership with someone, whether it's on any level. I'll let you place the titles where you want, but there is some sort of partnership here. These are two powerful people. They don't have to be men, but it could be two men, right? But it can be two masculine, so it's definitely not feminine energy in this spread. Yeah, we literally just had the Emperor come out. So whoever's watching me right now, whoever is tapping in later, you're a king. I'm speaking to a king today. I'm speaking to the divine masculine. Okay? There could be two brothers and a father. This could be three masculines here. Three brothers, three business consultants. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, three with the Three of Cups. I'm getting that you all are having very important conversation right now. Wow. This is crazy. Yeah. With the Ace of... Wow, I don't want to pull any more cards. This is like the coolest spread I've ever pulled for masculine energy. I just want to channel what I'm getting here. Yeah, as I'm talking about channel, we got the High Priestess. So you are embodying a very sacred feminine essence of yourself, but this is what's helping you as a king, as a masculine energy, or take it how it resonates. This is what's helping you to make the decisions you need to make in alignment with the divine. Instead of worrying, am I doing the right thing? You're going to know, because the Ace of Swords knows. My eyes just got really dry. Wow. My eyes just got really, really dry all of a sudden. Like my eyes started getting watery. So I'm getting that water energy is going to come in and give the lubrication, the moisture, the flow that is necessary for you to move through those dry seasons, right? Dry spells or dry moments financially where you're like, wait, why do my finances feel like they're being held up? I thought I was supposed to get upgrades. I thought I was ascending. What's going on, Spirit? And however, there's nothing wrong questioning, Spirit. My advice is to just continue to trust the process, because you wanting things has nothing to do with what Spirit actually wants to give you, because it's going to help you evolve. Your desires are not always, Capricorn. I'm just getting this here, especially with the masculine spread this is. Your desires are not always in alignment with what the divine wants for you. So you have to trust when the divine does not give it to you. 1044 as I say that. Exactly. And there's an angel at the bottom here with the Temperance. So you could be a Sagittarius and Aries. You're dealing with a Sagittarius and Aries, or you're dealing with a Pisces or Scorpio energy. Possibly even a Taurus or another Capricorn like yourself. There's so much money, there's so much wisdom, there's so much communication. Yeah, like there's a decision that's being made with the Two of Swords in reverse. I'm not like every other reader, y'all. I'm genuinely guided by the Most High, genuinely guided by ancient ancestors that were probably some of the most like, Spirit says don't tell them, so I won't tell y'all. But all I'm going to say is there is a powerful energy awakening in this group, and you can only see my message if you're truly tapped in with your own ancestors. So if you don't honor your ancestors, if you don't pray, if you don't thank, if you don't, I'm just saying in general, not saying you have to pray to them, thank them, and worship them. That is not what we're saying. 1111 as I say that. That's what they're saying. Like, it's not about that. It's about exchange. If you don't exchange energy with the divine, you think that the divine is going to see you as clearly? No, your energy is distorted, right? When you're not as in tune with the divine. When you speak with the divine, even in your worst moments, Spirit is telling me to say this, even drug addicts can be more connected to the divine than someone who's judging them for because they're sober. You stepping into a state of judging others now lowers your rank, lowers you as a being, because then you suddenly think you are better than. None of us are better than. None of us are less than. We are all here learning from each other, for better or for worse, as mirrors. And Spirit says that's on Scorpio full moon. So I'm going to end this reading in a minute. I'm going to pull some more data from what I see because it's beautiful. This message is a divine masculine message. But I do want to say, if you would like to donate, Cashapp and Venmo are Rose Warrior Tarot. You can also use those same avenues if you have those apps for payments. If you would like to book me for a private reading, Capricorn, you can book me. My prices are on that link in bio, okay? One link, all access, truly. Don't sleep on Patreon, because one day that'll be the only place where I'm dishing out tarot messages, okay? For now, we do tarot public as well, not forever. So you want to make sure you're at that hub, because that's my home. Patreon's my private space. It doesn't mean I give all my tea. It just means it's my private space where I give a little bit more, okay? As if I'm not giving enough here, but, you know, and all the other platforms, but Spirit has guided me to create those private spaces for those that don't want the ads, that don't want randos commenting, and you don't even want to see the negative stuff like that. That's why Patreon's there, because it gives me more access to know who's in my chat, period. So this is a divine masculine energy, whoever I'm speaking to. Remember, you get 44% off once you're a member, right? You got to be a member first, off of any booking from Patreon, okay? So for example, you join Patreon, a month later you're like, damn, I want to get a reading, I'm digging this vibe. You get 44% off that reading just because you're a patron, because not everyone is that watches me, okay? That's like the next tier to get closer to my gift, my energy. After that is private readings, and then the luxury tier is working with me one-on-one. But that's, I don't allow everybody to do that. I gotta talk to you. Gotta see your vibe. So I'm getting this vibration, y'all. Your name could start with an M, by the way, possibly. Or someone's name could start with an M. I just got a message here. There's this vibration where I feel like it's like your emotional body and your physical body and your instincts are all unifying. Your emotional body, your physical body, and your instincts. You're not just the emperor. You're like the emperor with these supernatural, otherworldly abilities. I'm getting that you're very claircognizant. So you have the psychic ability to instantly know. You just, boom, I know. How did you know that? I'm getting that people ask you, Capricorn, like, how did you know that? How could you possibly know that? And you're like, the divine tells me, God tells me, the angels speak to me. Trust me. And that when people trust you, their lives grow and they glow up. When people undermine your energy, Spirit shows them. Should have never done that. Yeah, clearing energy, blockages, plateau. That is so specific. This is your message today. I love you, and I'll see you over at Rose Warrior Love on Instagram in about 5 minutes. Peace.